Hello, you're watching The Luna Show, and I'm here with Dashaun Evisu, one of the most exciting performers out there in the ball scene. And this is a treat for me because I've watched him grow, and he's just such a beautiful and warm person, and I love that in people. Ladies and gentlemen, Dashaun Evisu. Hi, my baby love.
Hi, Luna.
How are you?
I'm great.
Good. It's good to run into you.
I know.
I love these type of interviews.
It's so random, but it's so great.
I know I pulled you out, but tell me, who's Deshawn?
Deshawn. I say Deshawn is a performer. He's an actor. He's a model. He's a good friend. He's a wonderful person, sweet at heart, and it's just live life to the fullest.
Okay. And as a model and as a performer, like what consists of that for you? Mentally, how do you prepare for all of that?
Well, it's so interesting because I sort of keep this mind frame that no matter how many no's I hear, that one day there will be a yes, or I can change people's views or minds, that I can do what others can do. So I just go in there with confidence no matter what's going on.
And is that the same rule you have for ballroom?
Well, yeah, I mean, when it comes to performing, of course, people get nervous when you're walking, but you just want to shoot out there, you will fight your nerves, and also, try to show everyone that you can perform just as well as everyone else.
Okay, and how long have you been in the scene already?
It's interesting because I started walking, my first ball was in 1999 at a lesbian club.
Oh my God, that's like 10 years ago.
I know, but I really started walking real time in 2000.
Okay, well, that's still 9 years ago.
I know,
So wait, so you're practically almost legend.
that legend stuff, that legend stuff.
Yeah, but we won't get into that.
Mm.
But so, all right, so as a performer, mentally and physically, you are very exciting to watch. What will you tell future kids, to sort of have that same, energy and excitement that you have and that drive? What drives you anyway?
You know what? When I first came to the scene, it's just like when you see people perform, I was just like, oh my gosh, I want to do that. And I practiced, I rehearsed, I did what I had to do in order to become who I wanted to be. And the drives, it'll just be there. When you hear it, you'll just go ahead and do it, and you'll put your all into it. So.
Okay. And a long time ago, I told you that you could be a model, mm-hmm. and I've seen you on the runway several times, probably like 2 or 3 fashion shows, but I'm sure you did more than that. And you are out there, so I'm excited to know that you listened and you saw that I had the vision when you were a little teenager.
You are so right, Luna. I remember when you told me, what's that?
Do you believe me when I told you that?
I didn't believe, it was something that you hear and you really don't understand, but as you telling me it again, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, because you have a clean-cut, all-American look, and so that when I look at you, that's what I see. I see a male model, and so knowing that years ago I said that, and you looked at me and just said, oh yeah.
I was a youngin'.
So how exciting is that for you, being on the runway and doing shows like that?
I like it. It's something I want to do. I always wanted to do. I was thinking, people think financially they can't get to their goals, but if you really want to do something, it'll happen if you just do it. But thinking from then to now, I sort of tell myself I want to be that barrier breaker. I want to make sure that people get the opportunity that I get just by doing what they want. So.
And you're also a commentator in the scene, somebody who's coming up and has done many balls. How do you mentally prepare as a commentator? What you're gonna give on the mic? What's behind in your mind at that time?
One thing I do is look
so I'm sure you have to be fast.
Right off the back. What I do before a ball or a function, I look at the flyer or something. I go, okay, well maybe I should create something around here and go with it.
Oh really? I didn't think you guys would do that.
Yeah, well, sometimes you do, or if you're having fun at home and you'll come up with something, you'll go to the ball and drag it out for the whole night. But it's just the creativity or thinking right off the bat on hand that you have to go with. Instead, you have to be a sharpshooter.
That's hot. Mm-hmm. So what will you tell future commentators of in the scene?
Future commentators?
Because they're all babies. There's a bunch of babies that want to do it. So how will you pass on the torch?
I think the approach that some of them are taking is so aggressive, and they're not being themselves in order to get to be a commentator. So you just have to really just be a creator, be an originator, be authentic, and people will be supportive of you. So you just have to be you.
Okay. So thank you for the interview, but is there anything you want to let the world know about you or anything?
About me.
And remember, it's young people that are people out in like Nebraska watching this. So what do you want people to know about you and about our scene?
Well, I mean, about the scene, like I say about the ballroom scene, it's fun. It's always cool to be noticed. It's always cool to go out and be exciting just as everyone else, but life goes on. So, like, you know, Luna said, I will be a model, and here I am. I'm doing model things. So, I mean, of course, your life is first, and if that involves the ballroom scene, it involves it. But, you know, you are important to you. So.
Okay. Well, thank you, baby love. So that was Dashaun Evisu, the Luna Show, and remember, follow those dreams because he's living his. Take care until the next one.